Omelette with potato, olive and cheese. Whenever I'm in trouble, there's one ingredient which I can always bank on to bail me out. If you have eggs in your refrigerator, there is nothing you ever need to worry about. Welcome to Ananya's Passion on Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana, and today what we have is a really simple dish but quite awesome, very interesting, and is very simply done. Only thing, make sure you have the savior in your fridge, which means you have eggs in your fridge. I always say, if you have eggs in your fridge, you have nothing to worry about. Today, I'm going to show you how to make an omelette with potato, olive and cheese. I told you, something really simple, but done with creativity, and voila, you have something which is just awesome to be put on the dinner table. Eggs, capsicum julienne, sliced onions, sliced potatoes, salt, pepper, sliced black olives, cherry tomatoes cut into halves, grated processed cheese, chopped parsley, olive oil. So we begin with the eggs. As I told you, you have eggs in the fridge, you have absolutely nothing to worry. I'll tell you, I'm going to take 4 eggs. Now there's this friend of mine and he calls up and he says he and another friend, they're dropping it at like maybe 9:30 in the evening, and you're just planning probably to take a takeout for yourself. You're not in the mood to cook. You're planning to really feast on leftovers, but then there are people coming home and you really don't know what to do. So this is what I would do. I would make this sumptuous omelette with just things that I have in my kitchen and my refrigerator. Easy does it. So these are 4 eggs. Okay, we're done. Nice spare egg gets here. So I like to add the salt and pepper in my eggs before I kind of put the liquid into the pan, but you can do it while the omelette is getting cooked. But I like to put it now because that way I make sure that the seasoning is evenly spread. I'm putting the oil here to heat up. I'm using olive oil, but you can use any cooking oil you want. So while the oil is heating, I'm just going to beat up the eggs together. So this is done. So I'm going to add the potatoes first. As I said, this is an omelette you can cook up with all that is there in your kitchen. It's going to be a nice thick omelette, and if you have like 2 friends coming over, like an informal thing, just warm up some bread, some toast, possibly throw up a salad, and here you have the omelette, and well, you've given them a good meal. The potatoes are semi-fried here, so I'm going to just sprinkle a little more salt and pepper, just a little bit, and then add the onions. This is a good idea to add the onions now because it's going to cook along with the balanced cooking that the potatoes need. So both onions and potatoes are almost cooked. Let's just kind of move them to the center, and it's time for the eggs to go in. I don't really like overcrowding my omelettes with onions, but if you wish, do go ahead and use more onion. So in goes the eggs. And just twirl around and make sure the liquid spreads evenly throughout the pan, and let it set. I'd put the gas on low heat because otherwise you don't want the other side of the omelette to burn. Now I'm going to start adding the capsicum. As you can see, the omelette's not fully set, so this is a good time to make sure all the stuff is nicely spread evenly inside. Here go in the cherry tomatoes. It's looking delightful, isn't it? Told you, as long as you have eggs and you have some creativity, nothing can stop you from whipping up a great dinner or a great meal. Here go in the tomatoes and the olives. I just had some extra olives in the house, and I'm always looking for interesting way to use olives which people keep giving me. So I just add olives to everything, like a salad or an omelette. And the cheese. I'm going to go a little less on the cheese here because I don't want the taste to kill the rest of the taste of the capsicums, the cherry tomatoes. So the cheese is just to add that little touch. But if you wish to add more cheese, just go ahead. And a little bit of parsley. And now just let it set again. So I'm going to put a lid over this and let the omelette set for about 2-3 minutes, and we'll be done. I told you, if I can cook, so can you. It's that easy. Just relax, use your creativity, and you'll be a brilliant cook. My friends are about to reach my house and the omelette is about done. Yes, it's done. See the edges are now lifting up. And how are you going to check this? Yeah, see? It's nice, fluffy, and done. So good. I shall just transfer this. This is the tricky part, but see, I managed it very well. Just take a look at this. I mean, who would think that the simple omelette could just look as gorgeous as this? So here you have your omelette with potato, olive and cheese. And next time you have friends suddenly deciding to drop over, there is nothing to fear about. Just make sure there are eggs in your fridge.